Well, hello there, and welcome to my channel. Today's Tuesday, and you know what that means? This is when Mocha goes on a rant of some sort. So I asked you guys what you guys wanted to see, and you guys gave me a lot of really good ideas. But one stuck out in particular, and it also stuck with me because I actually had an experience with it earlier this week, so it won. So today we're going to talk about types of customer service representatives. We all have had to call customer service at one point or another, and it's always an experience to varying degrees of success or failure. But I've found that there's pretty much 4 kinds of customer service representatives, and you pretty much get them in this particular order. So, here's my scenario. This is what happened. Okay, my phone bill came due, so I paid my phone bill. Well, I come to find out that I can't make calls, I can't receive calls, my data plan isn't working, but I paid the bill. So that meant I had to pick up the phone, because ironically, I couldn't call 911 if I needed to, couldn't call somebody else to complain about this, but I could still manage to call customer service from my phone company. Convenient. Anyway, so I call the customer service number, and I get what I've dubbed number 1, the promise maker. Now this is the person that gets you on the phone, you explain the issue, they're like, oh, sure, no problem, let me see what I can do. You hear them click, 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 click. How's your day? Oh, fine, how was yours? Oh, that was great, I enjoy my job. Click, 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 click. And I like helping people. Click, 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 click. And a minute later, okay, I think we fixed the issue. You should be fine now. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to call us back. Have a great evening. Click. Wow. Really? Awesome. Finally, a pain-free customer service experience. Until you try to use your phone. And still can't make calls, still can't receive calls, data plan still not working. So, back on the phone I go, call customer service again, and this time I get customer service representative number 2, the apologizer. Now this customer service rep, as soon as you're on the phone with them and you explain the situation, you're like, oh my goodness, I am so sorry. I so wish that they would have got this right the first time so you wouldn't have to call back. But I'm so glad you got me, because now I promise I will fix this issue for you. It won't be a problem. Again, I'm so sorry, and I'll just have to put you on hold for just a brief moment. I apologize for this, but I need to look at your records and figure out what's going on. So just relax, it'll be all right. But I apologize for the wait. So they put you on hold, and the whole time she's apologizing for what the first CSR did, put me on hold, the bad hold music, and I'm like, at this point I'm not really mad. I'm slightly annoyed, but I'm not mad yet. So I'm like, that's okay. It's cool. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah, just fix it. It'll be fine. It's good. We're good. So, a few minutes pass. Hold music is bad, actually. She goes back on the line, and she's like, well, I think you're all set. Things should be working. But in the event that they're not, please don't hesitate to call us back. Yeah. Flag on the flag. Flag. Hold up. Timeout. As soon as the CSR tells you, in the event that it's not working, you might as well just say thank you, hang up, and dial right back, because that ish ain't fixed. It's not fixed. It's not working. It's just not. Go ahead. Be a glutton for punishment. Hang up. Try to make a phone call. Try to access Facebook. Try to get on Twitter. When it doesn't happen, I told you so. So, at this point, you're, and by you're I mean me, a bit annoyed because this is 2 calls, and your phone still isn't fixed. So now you're calling another CSR to try to get this fixed one more time. So this takes you to customer service representative number 3, who I call the defender. Now you probably know where I'm going with this. This is the CSR that when you're at this point, you, and by you I mean me, am a little annoyed, but you're trying not to take out your, and by your I mean my, frustration on the CSR you have on the phone currently, because it's not that customer service representative's fault that the first 2 failed. So you're in the middle of explaining to customer service representative number 3 what happened with customer service representative number 1, remember, the promise maker, and number 2, the apologizer. And just as you're explaining what number 2 is about to do, number 3, the defender, cuts you off and says, yeah, I get it. Your stuff's not working. Let me see what I can do. And you're like, all right, okay. You want to play this? Fine, hey. So you sit there, and this call is going to go one of 2 ways. Either the defender is going to go in and fix your stuff, you could go on your merry way, or, and this is the most likely scenario, suddenly everything that's gone wrong is your fault. So they come back with things like, well, I see that you used up all your data. Well, yeah, I did. It was the end of the month. I tend to use it all by the end of the month. And anyway, why would that keep my phone from making or receiving calls? Well, let me look further. Well, you paid your bill on Tuesday. Well, yeah, my bill is due on Tuesday. Again, so why wouldn't my stuff work? I paid the bill on time. Wow. Well, let me see what else I can find out. So you can hear the CSR just going, just trying to find an excuse for why things aren't working and that it's your fault. And it's right around this time that you're conveniently disconnected. Yeah. So that takes us to the 4th call. At this point, I'm past being nice. At this point, I'm on Google looking for new cell phone providers and trying to decide how much I'm willing to pay to break my contract. And then I make one more phone call, mainly because I'm pretty much just going to call and tell them, you know, keep your plan. I'm done. And that's when you get her. At like manna falling from the heavens, you get number 4, the Savior. Now this is the CSR that you get you on the phone. You don't really have to say anything to her. She takes one look at your account, says, I understand. Just give me a moment to review everything, and I'll see what I can do for you. She goes, she does her thing. Poof, everything's working. She comes back on the line. She says, okay, I think I found the issue. You should be good now. Everything should be working perfectly. And if you have any other problems, don't hesitate to call us back. Is there anything else I can assist you with? To which at this point you're going, no, because for some odd reason, you actually believe her. You believe she actually fixed things. There's just something about the Savior that you don't argue. You're like, okay, she fixed it, great. You get off the phone, and lo and behold, ta-da! Your phone's fixed. Your phone's fixed. It works. Everything's copacetic. See, here's the thing about the Savior. The Savior gets that retaining customers also means she gets to keep her job. Now, she may not like her job. There may be a million things she'd rather do than sit around and take customer service calls. But what she hates more than that is being unemployed. And if that means she has to go behind the promise maker, the apologizer, and the defender and clean up their mess, she is perfectly okay with that. And we should be glad that she is, because otherwise none of us would ever know what our electric bill was, our cell phones would never work, and I know I'd never know my credit card balance. So thank you to customer service rep number 4. And those are the types of CSRs that you encounter on a regular basis. Now, there's all kinds of different customer service representatives, and I've worked in that industry for years, and I've encountered all kinds of stuff. So I know I'm just scratching the surface. So if you know of a main type of customer service rep that I haven't covered, go ahead and comment on it, in the comments below. And the next time I address this issue, which I'm sure I will, because it's customer service after all, I'll fit it in then. Otherwise, that's what I have to say about the subject. Thanks for stopping by. If you like what you see and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. If you liked this particular video and you agreed with it, click the like button. And if you want other people to see the things that I'm saying, go ahead and share this video with your friends and family. And, well, your enemies if you want to. I don't care. Hey, view's view. Haha. So, what do you guys think of this wall back here? Some of you might have saw my Facebook post that I posted earlier. It was a picture of something that I was coloring. Well, that's why. I hadn't intended on sitting for this video. I was going to stand, which means you won't be able to see more of the wall. But I gotta figure out this whole lighting situation, because right now it's just not working if I stand. And I'd show you the wall right now, but if I stood up, then you won't be able to see it anyway, so it's kind of a moot point at this point. But yeah, I'm going to work on figuring out how to better light this room. So hopefully, if not on Friday, by next Tuesday I'll have it figured out. Maybe I'll actually be able to stand in front of this wall that I'm creating. Yeah, I colored all these pictures back here. As a matter of fact, I think it's this one right here that I posted about earlier. Maybe? Maybe another one. But anyway, yeah. It was one of the ones that I colored in the last couple of days. Because I decided I wanted to put something, I wanted a cool wall behind me. And I figured, I'm a creative person, so I've been coloring all these pictures. I might as well put them up and use them. So, anyway, I just wanted to point that out. That's all I got for you today. Thanks for stopping by. I'll be back Friday with something dating related. My dating sites have been very interesting this week, so I'm sure I have something to bring to the table. But don't forget, I'm also taking ideas for Friday for dating issues. So if you have something you want me to address there, don't forget to go ahead and make a comment about that in the comments. Or you can send them to me on Instagram. I'm Unapologetically Mocha on Instagram, or you can tweet them at me on Twitter. I'm Not Sorry Mocha on Twitter, or you can share on my Facebook page. You have my Facebook. I don't have my Facebook page for Unapologetically Mocha set up yet. I'm working on it. I'll let you know as soon as it's ready. But other than that, if you like what you see, subscribe. If you like what you see, like it, and go ahead and share it with anybody you want to share it with. But until Friday, enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you then. Bye-bye.